Hi there, I'm Zainab Garal. I'm a freelance copywriter. I currently specialize in law. This is an honest review of the copywriting course, Write Your Way to Freedom by Sarah Turner. I'm an actual student of the course. As a disclaimer, I am an introvert and this is my first YouTube video, so this is slightly terrifying. But I had a protein bar and I have my coffee, so here we go. I love the course. It's changed the course of my life and my career. I highly recommend it. Currently, I'm focused on my copywriting business full-time. I quit my job about 8 months ago, and I'm dedicated to growing my business. I transitioned full-time to copywriting about 3 months after I bought the course. And then after that, I paid off the course within 2.5 months. I made $8,343 in 6 months last year. So this course is a great way to get started doing copywriting. I had never really heard of it before. I've recommended it to friends. The cost to actually start your business is really low. You can just get started with your laptop and you just kind of need a website. So there are a lot of people I think that this course would appeal to. I've seen in the group that a lot of people, and myself included, who weren't happy with the way their careers were going. There's a lot of people who have a priority and who want to stay home for whatever reason. I'm a huge introvert. I love working by myself. Or people who want to travel. I come to the course from kind of a dead-end job as a lawyer. I had been kind of unhappy in my career for a little while, and I wanted to find a career that would make me happy, where I could put my creative side more to use. I've always loved writing. I do have a background in online marketing and online website development. So when I kind of found out about it, it fit into the skill set I already had really well, and it really sort of spoke to me. I actually know Sarah personally. I watched her build the course in 2018. I remember she worked so hard and she was so excited. She opened the course for enrollment that fall, and I remember I saw it and I was interested, but I didn't know what it was, and I hadn't really considered it, so I wasn't ready to make the leap. That was a limited time enrollment, so she closed the course for a couple months, and definitely seeing that planted the thought in my head. She opened the course again in about 2 or 3 months, I think, in the new year, and I took the plunge. I was even more, I think, kind of fed up with my position, and I kind of felt like I wasn't going in a direction I wanted to be going. The other thing was the free course materials were really impressive. I probably wouldn't have paid for a course or even really known about it or taken the leap if I hadn't known Sarah. Personally, I watched her build it. I saw how hard she worked on it. And how much she really cared about it. So that definitely helped me see this really looks like it's the real deal. It doesn't look like it's a scam. I still had my doubts. I didn't tell my family at first. But, just in case it failed or, but when I did tell my family 3 months later, they were very supportive. So the thing I really love about this course is the materials are so valuable. There's so much information, and it's so well-rounded. The most valuable parts of the course for me were the business tools, the nitty-gritty of actually running your business on a day-to-day basis. The Facebook group, which is a constant source of support, and the mindset work, which without it, I don't think I would have accomplished the same level of success that I have so far. The thing I really love, like I have a little bit of experience being a writer, both in my concentrations in school and in law school. But of course, copywriting is a little different. It's actually not that great to write like a lawyer when you're talking to regular people. There is a copywriting module, how to write in a way that appeals to people, which is really great because it's a natural way of writing. You want to talk like you're having a conversation with someone, especially for blog posts. So the course really shows you copywriting techniques, but also like how to run your business, what accounting software to use, what scheduling software to use, templates for reaching out to clients, templates for following up with clients, templates for how to communicate your prices, all the tools that like the day-to-day you use and helps you stay organized and on top of the work. That was really the most valuable part for me. But that goes hand in hand with the rest of the course, including like the continuous support. And that includes the group. It's updated multiple times a day. I still check in. Even if I'm not posting comments, like if I'm busy, it's still like a background of support. I see the posts in my feed and everyone's supporting each other. Usually I learn something new. The other thing I forgot to mention is she continues to update the materials of the course. So recently she added even more about SEO. She added even more about like copywriting techniques and deep dives on copywriting and like the psychology behind copywriting. The other lovely thing about the course is the positivity, and that really radiates from like Sarah's like take on copywriting and on business. And it's just she wants you to take an ethical and moral approach to copywriting, or at least that's what she encourages, and not the sleazy, salesy kind. And the whole course is just very encouraging and positive. And the mindset materials, that's the third most important part, is that's actually the first two modules, I think. But it's a great starting point because, especially if you've been working for other people for a long time, you might not necessarily believe in your ability to work for yourself or build a business, but they help you. The mindset material helps you like actualize your goals, visualize them, work towards them consistently, instead of like beating yourself up like, oh, I can never do this. You're working on helping yourself believe in yourself. And that mindset material has changed the way that I view a lot of things, not just my business. And I still use the mindset techniques to this day. I've gone from an employee mentality to a mentality of like, I'm developing as an expert in a field. I'm really embracing my the knowledge I had before about SEO, and I'm embracing that and developing it even more. Some things to keep in mind about this course: this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I would say it's more of a sustainable course of work, and it is a lot of work. You will be doing all of it. You're gonna make the website, you're gonna write portfolio pieces, and you're gonna be reaching out to a lot of clients. I've sent out hundreds of cold emails, but that's the numbers game. And for the record, there are templates for cold emails. So you kind of have to reach out to people while you're building your business. It gets easier over time. Now, things that used to be much more difficult for me, I'm much more confident about. I do it a lot quicker, especially client outreach. It's really not that big of a deal anymore. And cold emailing does work. It's the way I've gotten almost all my clients, although some are starting to find me elsewhere, which is cool. But I would say the work is worth it. I absolutely wouldn't go back to what I was doing before. There isn't a single part of me that's like, oh man, I just wish. I love working for myself. I love setting my value. I love setting my boundaries. I love setting my own schedule. Definitely don't need a degree to do this. I specialize in law and I have a law degree that definitely helps me with my niche, but I don't think it's required. I'm also considering branching out to other niches where I don't have a degree that I'm just interested in and passionate about. So if you're thinking about a career in copywriting, I would highly recommend the Write Your Way to Freedom course. It's so well-rounded. You get the business mindset materials, the tools to actually use your business, the lessons and exercises, and deep dives on copywriting technique, including search engine optimization for online copywriting. And there's the continuing education aspect through Sarah's involvement in the course. She has weekly Q&A sessions. She's so approachable. I still check into the course daily and learn something all the time. Occasionally I'll post and the responses are always so supportive. I'll have a question. How do I deal with this client issue, this client interaction? What would you guys suggest for this proposal? It's a really helpful resource. So I will include the link to sign up below, and I hope this review was helpful, and I'll see you around. Okay, bye.